Welcome to our mock interview pro session for aspiring aquatics supervisors. If you're gearing up for an interview in this exciting field, you're in the right place. We'll walk you through some common interview questions and how to tackle them with confidence. Let's dive right into our first question. Can you tell us about a time when you successfully led a team during a challenging aquatics event? This question is all about assessing your leadership skills, especially under pressure. It's a chance to show how you can lead and motivate a team when the going gets tough. Here are some pointers to help you prepare your answer. Pick a specific aquatics event that really tested your abilities. Explain your leadership role and the specific actions you took. Talk about how you motivated and collaborated with your team. Share the outcome and any positive feedback you received. Keep your story clear and concise. Now, let's look at an example answer to see how you might structure your response.
During a regional swim meet, we faced severe weather that threatened to postpone the event. I quickly gathered the team, discussed our options, and we created a plan to continue with safety protocols in place. By communicating effectively and keeping morale high, we completed the event successfully, and participants praised our handling of the situation.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for Aquatics Supervisor. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Tell me about a time when you had to resolve a conflict between two staff members. Interviewers ask this question to gauge your conflict resolution skills and your ability to maintain a harmonious work environment. Here are a few tips to help you craft your response. Clearly and briefly describe the conflict. Explain your role and how you assess the problem. Outline the steps you took to resolve the issue. Mention the outcome and what you learned. Emphasize the importance of communication and teamwork. Let's see how you might put these tips into practice with an example.
I once noticed two lifeguards arguing about scheduling. I called them both into a meeting, allowing each to express their concerns. I then pointed out the importance of teamwork and helped them find a compromise that satisfied both. The outcome was a smoother schedule and better communication in future shifts.
Describe an experience where you dealt with a difficult customer at the pool. What steps did you take? This question aims to assess your customer service skills and your ability to handle challenging situations diplomatically. Let's go over some tips to help you answer this question effectively. Start with a brief context of the situation. Explain the customer's behavior and the issue at hand. Detail the steps you took to address the problem. Highlight your communication skills and how you remained calm. Conclude with the outcome and what you learned. Now, let's look at an example to bring these tips together.
One time, a patron was upset about a lane change during a busy swim session. I calmly listened to their concerns, explained the reason for the change, and offered them alternative swim options. After the conversation, they appreciated my transparency and remained respectful.
If a guest reports an injury at the pool, what steps would you take immediately?
This situational question is designed to evaluate your emergency response skills and how you prioritize safety. Let's review some steps you should consider in your answer. Assess the situation for safety to prevent further harm. Talk to the injured guest to understand their situation. Call for medical assistance if necessary. Document the incident and gather witness information. Provide first aid within your training limits while awaiting help. Here's an example of how you can structure your response.
First, I would ensure the area is safe to avoid further injury. I would then speak with the guest to understand their injury before calling for medical assistance if needed. I would document everything and provide first aid while waiting for professionals.
How would you handle a situation where a lifeguard is not following safety protocols? This question is asked to understand your ability to manage staff and enforce safety regulations. Here are a few tips to help you answer this question. Immediately assess the situation to ensure safety is maintained. Approach the lifeguard privately and calmly to discuss the issue. Ask open-ended questions to understand their perspective. Reiterate the importance of safety protocols and potential consequences. Document the incident and consider further training if necessary. Let's take a look at how you might respond to this scenario.
I would first ensure that the area is safe and monitor the situation. Then I would speak to the lifeguard privately to find out why they are not following protocols, explain the importance of these measures, and confirm they understand the consequences of their actions.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free, just grab it below.